Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 38 of House 8 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back, and it's much later. I had Hannah working with Irving, but he was like tired and wanting to go to bed. I kept giving him second winds. He's still pretty tired. I think he has a bottle. And once he's finished that and he's tired again, because of course those second winds only do so much, I want to age him up. Otherwise he'll age up in the morning and be really sad. Are you drinking that bottle? I guess you drank enough. You're not that hungry anymore. And I don't know what Isobel's coming over to talk to you, but he has maxed everything. Yay, barely. He just did. He just got imagination. And I don't think I can give him a second wind. I think I just gave him a second wind, yes. So hopefully we can get him aged up, and she's about to have some tea. Everybody, like, this illness is just going through with everybody. So we're going to help blow out candles. Irving, we're not having a party because of the time. I had people napping. And you can see we have more money because of the fact that we had that yard sale continued. And I had Ivan make some ice cream, which we will place here, and we will set a garnish, strawberries, and then a topping of yum. We could do raspberry sauce, but we're gonna do chocolate sauce. And are you gonna age him up? What is this? She asked advice. I've been getting advice. At least they're asking her, I suppose, and not Levi, but I suppose Levi is sleeping. So that might be why no one's asking Levi. What books do we have? Repario, we'll put that on the shelf. And she's making a mess. You're going to have to clean that up. No messes are allowed. Are you going to age him up? Okay, otherwise I would. Discipline. Parenting, discipline, firm, express disappointment. And then, because her responsibility is not very good, though she can work on it as a teen and also just get a school project. I'll buy it because they come on Mondays. I mean, Bianca has a mod that they'll be random, but I kind of think I prefer them just being on the known days, but I'm not sending her to school anyway, so she's not going to get one. And they're not that expensive to buy. So we're going to influence her to clean up mess, maybe, if we get to that point. But I actually really would like you to stop making that. Or are you going to come here and do this instead? Well, influence her to clean up that mess. And let's try and do this again. Help blow out candles. Irving. Oh, someone's got some ice cream that doesn't really need that ice cream. That's the only downside of tasted diet ice cream in the house. Where not everybody needs it. Only, I think Hannah could use it a little bit, but I was preferring to have her work out. But she hasn't had a lot of time to do that because she's been working with kids to skill build with Irving and with Isobel to get her character values, mainly conflict resolution. And I'm going to get a picture before we even attempt, and now
Anna.
There.
Oh, Felicia.
Yeah, you got it. You got to blow out your candles. And you should probably... And... Doesn't really matter. I guess we can put him on... Doesn't really matter what he's going to go on. I'll just make him... I was going to say creative. I'll make him a genius. And we're going to add birthday candles. And he's going to need a makeover. How much longer is this cake good for? Good enough time. We have more birthdays. We have Isobel coming up, and it takes time to make a cake. And he's a notable newcomer, which he's going to lose. Definitely going to lose because we can't control them. So, I mean, there are things that kids can do to make them famous, like making videos. Mainly, that's the main thing. Probably playing instruments in public also would work, but videos is the main thing. So I'm going to take him into Create a Sim and give him a little makeover, and I'll be back when I'm done. Well, here we are with Irving after, though I did not change his hair. I thought the hair looked cute on him, so I left it as it was. So this is him close up, and I'm going to zoom out. select him so we can see the different categories, and I will also show the before in the bottom corner, which won't look as different because his hair is the same. So here is his first everyday outfit. It is, as we know, still winter in the game, so everything he has is like long sleeve with respect to his everyday clothes, which I may change possibly. It just depends on, you know, when I age people up and whatnot, and if it's become spring. He does have 2 formal outfits because I really want to get the 2 of them married. It was actually the romance festival, but what with the push to get him skilled up, I went for that as opposed to taking advantage of the romance festival. We'll just have to have a wedding at some point. We're so busy. Probably after Isobel ages up, we'll probably do it. But then we're going to be back to back with Winterfest and all that stuff. I don't know. Not like they really have room to have a wedding at home. Not that. Like they have a decent amount of room for just them, but not so much for big social. So those were his 3 sleepwear, which were, I changed a little bit. Like maybe the bottoms to go with this and whatnot, but I didn't change it that much. Party wear, I think I completely changed. That's number 1. I've just sort of been showing it, not really talking about the outfits because I was talking about the wedding that I need to do. There's his swimsuit, which he, of course, aged up with those flippers. And hot weather 1 and hot weather 2. And there's his cold weather 1, 2, and 3. That's the one for outside, as usual. So I'm going to take them back to live mode. It is late. They probably all need to go to sleep, so I'll probably be back in the morning. Well, it's the next afternoon, and I'll probably take them out. Levi just got home from work. He didn't get a promotion, nor did I expect him to. I don't know what he needs to get a promotion. Let's take a look. 8. He's at level 8. He's actually level 5 of charisma, probably from parties. 8's a long way. It's a very long way. Yeah. Anyways, so let's move along. Irene just had a masterpiece, and what's it worth? Not that much, but you know, what's her first masterpiece that she got when she was on this tier? We'll put that there. And Hannah got a masterpiece here. Do you know what? I'm just going to have her sell it because she got the perk that increases the value, and I think I'll have her sell these ones, which I'm pretty sure that attributes fame to who painted it, not the person who's selling it. And you can't release a track. Can you release a track? You can release a track, so why don't you do that? And then I'm actually going to take them somewhere. Probably the park, maybe to the gym. Probably the park. Probably the park. Yes, I do want to sell that. And I sold the frogs, apart from the 2, which, you know, I occasionally breed them when I think about it. And they were like 6,000, but they got more in royalties, to be honest. And speaking of that, let's actually check with Irene and where she would be on the fortune aspiration, because she would be the closest. She's really not, but I mean, look how much money they have. It must just be that Hannah has earned most of that. But the thing is, Levi moved in even later, so if I put him on the fortune aspiration, it would get him some points, but I don't think he'd be very high. But he at least is at this part, so it's 98,000 we've earned since he moved into the house. That was attributed to everybody, not just to, you know, individuals, i.e. Irene would have had some attributed to her on her own, and same with, okay, he's never going to discipline on his own. He may possibly help a child with homework, and he doesn't need to be on the fitness aspiration to do, and someone's been making it. And he's hanging out here. I just gave him ice proof because of the fact that, you know, he doesn't come in right away. And I looked like Irving was going to come out, but he didn't. Isobel did come out, and Isolde came out to say hello to Levi when he came home from school. And now it looks like, I don't know what you're doing. You're starting work on I bought a couple of projects with Isobel in mind. I think she's already got responsible. barely. I guess it would help her to do that. And I'm planning on having her take a vacation day. 2 days left, and that's how many days till she ages up. So, take a vacation day, and then the same for you. You don't have very good responsibility, which is why I got those so that, and she's done her homework, so she can't work on her responsibility that way. Though it actually has gone up. It was lower, and now it's up here. So she has made some improvement. I need to take them volunteering. And look at her emotional control. It was quite low, and it's getting quite high there. So I'm going to get them to take those vacation days, and then I'll be back when I get them to probably the park or wherever they're going. We're here at the park, and I've rallied the troops. And so now what I'm going to do once she finishes, or I'll interrupt what she's doing, is I want to incite cheers, because she needs 6 more positive responses to complete this world-famous celebrity aspiration. And I tend to have some luck when I go to the park. So that's at least in Drifter. I'm not sure that I have luck in every save, but for some reason, maybe because there's not so many lots in the base game, the 2 base game worlds, and even in Newcrest, which I have residential lots in Newcrest. I don't think I have any community lots there that I can recall. I mean, obviously I have community lots in all the other worlds, but just not in the base game worlds. She got 2 so far, and I'm not sure that it's going to move up anymore. She's almost done. So that hopefully we at least get 2 per and not less. I mean, 2 doesn't seem like very much, I have to say, but I'll take what I can get. Take anything, because it would be really nice to finish this here. We got to 22. Can we get some more? Some more positive responses? Because we're so close. Oh, we got to 23. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. And can we get another one? How about another positive response? How about 2 more positive responses? But, I'm not going to be greedy. 2 is good. 2 I'm happy with. I'll just have to do it again. Maybe, I don't know whether she should move, because, this is where everybody is. Oh, look at him. He's doing his homework. No, we don't want to do that. We're just going to keep our job that we have. Thank you. This is her second one that she's had. Job offer. Rank 4. No, I don't think so. Even though we can work from home, it's easier we don't even have to go to work, probably. We only have a couple of sim weeks left, and she only works twice a week. She could just take vacation days every day that she was supposed to go to work. And she got 1. Can we try it again? Can we get the 1 more? That's kind of why I wanted the 3 on the last one, just in case. Yeah. Maybe she's done enough, and people are just like, hey, enough already. But it's only 1 more positive response. Yay, we got it. Aspiration completed, or achieved. It said completed there. I think it said achieved on the screen, but it's gone now, so I can't see. But this one says completed. So now she's not going to lose her fame, which is what I was wanting to do. And you know what? Why don't we work on this leader of the pack? Because once Isobel ages up, then we'll be in a house that has 8. So actually, we might already be in a house with 8 Sims. So I'm just going to do this. And talk about the club. You just have to talk with 5 people. Did you ever teach her? What is Isobel doing? She's going potty. Well, good girl. Good girl. And you're hungry. Oh, that's not so good. There's food here. Someone made some... Oh, good, you're gonna go get that. Someone made some food. You can go eat it. Okay, so you talk to 2. Why don't you talk here? Club gatherings. Not rally. That's not actually what I meant to do. What I meant to do was clubs, talk about House 8. And Ivan, how many vacation days do you have left? You have 2, and Wednesday is a holiday, and that's when you're supposed to age up, so we could just have you take 2 vacation days. So why don't we have you take a vacation day from school, and you have 2 vacation days, but you don't age up for a while. But maybe we're better just to have a vacation day, because Just because. May as well take one. Now you gonna go get that food, Sweet Pea? Yay, good. And we need to talk to 2 more people. Just making sure. Is that, there's our Levi. So let's, clubs, talk about House 8. And then we can either talk there, we can try and talk to Isobel. Clubs, talk it. Oh, I keep going rallying the troops because it's my instinct to go to that one. Talk about House 8. I'm going to just get rid of the rally the troops. And did you get enough to eat? Did you eat? Oh no, you're tired. You didn't eat. And you didn't go potty either. What is wrong? Why didn't you eat that food? It's sitting right there. Well, I'm going to tell you because you went to go grab it. I'm telling you to eat your food. So I can't give it to her. She won't eat. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a glitch because she was going on the potty and then she didn't go and she was going to go get herself food and she didn't get herself food. So that's just not good at all. Look at her. I'm going to keep everybody home, but really I'm going to have to focus on because Isobel has everything she needs before she ages up. She got her conflict resolution and even her manners. Are you eating? Why is it taking you so long? Where are you going? Eat your food. Where on earth are you going to eat your food? I guess I need to put a stool over in that picnic table area. Just need to get that edge off of that hunger. It's not doing very much. It's done nothing for your hunger. Oh, phew. I'm just focusing on her. Well, we're going to come here and give her a second wind, just so she's not quite so tired. Oh, that loud. I have to look. There were certain things that actually, someone said do actually help with getting rid of the loud phase. Not what they tell you, but I can't remember what they were. I'm going to have to go back and look. So let's see. She needs to lead a club with 8 Sims. It used to be if you were in a club with 8 Sims that it would count. Does this have 8 Sims? It doesn't have 8 Sims, so she doesn't. It's going to be our club. So she won't be able to get that finished until we get through that. Neighborhood confidant. Successfully advise and influence. Well, honestly, we're probably better just to put her on to the I think we can put her on the fortune aspiration. I think she's earned the money because she has a house that's worth a decent amount. They have 218,000. She had 25,000 plus earned on her books. Yeah, she's earned her money. So we're gonna put her on to painter extraordinaire now. And yeah. And then obviously when Irene ages up, then we'll put her back onto the parenting one because then she should be able to get some use out of that. Okay. All right. So, and it's 10 o'clock at night. So I'm going to get them home because this little one needs to go to bed. So I'm going to get her to bed. And when something's happening, I'll be back. Well, it's actually the next day and it's time to age up our Isobel. And Isobel has actually got quite a lot of her stuff. She's still in that loud phase. I haven't been able to figure that out. The responsibilities, she'll be able to get that easily. And she'll even since we're aging her up kind of early, she will go to school tomorrow. I'm okay with that. And the empathy I have done, be thankful for the holiday that's coming. Actually, I could create a holiday. I sometimes do have a holiday on the day before. I'll think about it. I have to think about it before midnight because otherwise it's too late. And anyways, and that's an easy way to get the empathy up. And although I don't want to have a holiday because it's going to be Irene's birthday on the Tuesday and I don't want to have a holiday. So no, I won't do a holiday. Now that I think about it. And then people have been sleeping during the day because they were up and I came home a little bit early, so it wasn't really that good. Levi is exhausted because he was pretty tired and he still always comes and hangs out, but little Isolde is so adorable. She comes out to say hi to her daddy every time. It seems like every time he comes home, she comes out to say hi. And we had 2 masterpieces by Hannah that she started at. I think she started them both autonomously because I don't normally do small, and this one's a small classic, and this one she definitely started autonomously, and it's a medium one. So yay for her. And let's book this party. Oh, she is brewing some tea. That's fine. I'm gonna swap her over. And one thing I had actually thought of doing, let me see. So we need landscaping. I'm sure we have a teeny little bit of landscaping because I thought some of the stuff we had counted as landscaping, like the really inexpensive dirt mounds. I thought they counted as landscaping. And look, and Irving came home with his grades up. Well, I guess they don't. Anyways, I don't really care. I will probably, they have money now. At some point, I'll finish their house and add some landscaping to it. But they don't cost as much now, so it's harder to get to the 5,000 because they brought it down, which is great when you don't want to be spending a lot of money, but not so good when you want to spend 5,000 to get this part of the mansion Baron Aspiration. Not that we're going to get the mansion Baron Aspiration done anyways, because this house is not worth the 350 or whatever it's worth, and we're not going to have the columns. I don't know that we'd have the windows either. It's not that big of a house, so I'm not going to worry about that. I was just going on it as I was scrolling through to party animal. So we are going to host a dinner party, and my favorite, under social. So I'm gonna book that and be back. So the party has started. I took a little bit of time, that's why so much time has passed, because I tried to get Hannah to cook with Irene and it didn't work originally, and then it did. Well, then I reset it and then I did it again, but that's how I was waiting for it to work. And so it took some time while I was waiting for it to work. And Isobel was just practicing, I think, because I had asked her and encouraged her to play the violin, and so she just practiced as opposed to playing with emotion. And it looks like Hermione's doing a picture. All right, so we're going to put this over here on the table, and we're going to call to meal. And the reason I like to do all with someone else is because you get the 12 servings, and I like that. And you should clean this up. Let me see, she's the one I have to worry about because her birthday is next, and she still needs that emotional chrome, but not that bad. She's pretty close, so she should be able to get it soon. And yay. And okay, so we got that part done. Let's move this food over here. Move this drink. Actually, move the food over here too. We're gonna get the cake out and just age up Isobel, because she's got the sparkles. I'd like to have her aging up sooner rather than later. I still have that mod in my game, even though I really should probably just take it out because I never ever remember about that. And one thing I was thinking of doing was getting a money fruit to plant and have a money tree. Not that we really need it, but so I'm just going to do it now just so that, and you can't filter when you're doing it because it's not a trait and it's not a potion. So you just have to leave it, and it's 5,000 points. And we have to pay our bills because our bills came in and they were about 3,500, I think. So, but she has a reasonable amount of points, so we'll just get that. And I don't know that we can plant it outside anyways, and I just want to remember, so I'm going to come here. We may as well submit something to do that one and pay the bills, and that's all that really matters. And I'm going to take that money fruit and do this, and then we're going to put it back in because that's how I have found what was needed to get it to register. And the reason I'm planting it inside, even though it's all year, is because it's too cold outside to plant anything. And I'm actually going to have him go and plant that. And also, because he was doing this, so I'm going to just do it. nothing could be watered when he came out. Or he actually watered the quill fruit and it didn't count. He watered both individually and neither of them counted for watering, and he's hysterical. Why is he hysterical? Oh, family fun, cooking memories, distinctive dish, growing family. They're not all. The only one that's the playful is that one. Oh, and no, all the rest are just normal, and it's just boosting that one little playful moodlet, which is just so annoying. Oh, and Levi's up. I didn't actually... Why is he a host? I didn't make him a host. I didn't think I did. I did notice he was dressed, but he was so tired I didn't want to wake him up. Okay, my dear. Are you even hungry? No. And not that it's a bit late anyways, but I think you do have the conflict is the main one that I wanted you to have. So we're going to age you up and do that. We're going to see your makeover in the next part because it's going to be too long to show it in this part for sure. So let's just have her blow out her candles and have that part be done. And then we're going to end this part. So you get a preliminary look at her, just not her makeover look. Let me put this up and get this picture. She got it on the first go. Looks like it. So I'm giving her nerd brain just so that she has the quick learner trait. And I made her a geek. And there's a preliminary look at her. I'll be changing her hair. But there's what she kind of looks like before her makeover. But that's going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye!